Hey guys, what's going on? First person strategy here, bringing you a free-for-all gameplay. Not something I usually do. I'm not big on playing free-for-all, but I thought I'd mix it up a little bit for you guys. And it starts out a little bit slow on this gameplay, but it picks up, so stay with me. And today we're going to be talking about the Xbox 720. There's some new information out on it, and I thought I'd bring it to you guys because a lot of you, like me, are probably hardcore gamers and you're bananas about new information. So let's get started. Now the article comes from Edge Online. I'll put a link in the description to the article for you so you can check it out yourself. Now what they're talking about, and first thing I want to say is they state that all the information they get are from sources of people that have first-hand experience on the new Microsoft Next Generation Xbox. So it's not just a list of opinions or what people think. It's actually coming from people that are working on the project. So it's good to know that this is real information. So let's get started now. The biggest thing on here that pops out to me is it says that the new Xbox 720 is always online. And they go into a little bit of detail, and what it's saying is that not that your video games and everything are going to be always online. It's not going to be like iTunes where everything you own is a digital copy. You'll actually still own your physical copies of games, but you're going to need internet access for the Xbox to function. They're not going to be the single player, you can't play your Xbox without an internet connection basically. Which, I don't know, I'm going to say it. Ready? Right here. Here it comes. It's about to happen. It's bullshit. It's a ploy for money, really. Because think about this. Look at it in this light. If the games, even at a minimum, are like Battlefield, where you need an online pass, every time someone buys it, they're going to have to buy an online pass. If every video game is that way. If they buy used, not if you buy new, but if you buy used or secondhand, it's going to need an online pass, which you're going to have to pay for. But in here it says no secondhand games. So that's not even going to be an option. So what is that going to do to people that, want to buy used or return their games? You're not going to be able to return games anymore if that's the case. I'm not going to be able to buy used. So it's a ploy for the video game companies to make more money. It's a ploy for Xbox to make more money because they're going to get more people buying Xbox Live subscriptions. Hands down. Right there, you figure if it's costing you upwards of $50 a year per person, there's not a large percentage, but enough of a percentage of people that probably don't play online that just buy the games for their kids, and they don't want their kids online getting harassed by people swearing and calling them names, calling these little kids with voices Mickey Mouse and shit. So everyone's going to have to be online now. That's just going to boost their revenue up. And the video game companies too. Everyone's going to have to buy new. I mean, that doesn't affect me because I always keep my Xbox Live. I always buy new. Because any game that I'm going to buy is a game that I look forward to and I pre-order anyway, like Call of Duty and games like that. Now, that just, I don't know, that rubs me the wrong way. I don't think it's a change that needed to be made. It's not necessary, but we'll move on anyway. On the upside, they're getting on Sony's level, and the Xbox 720 is going to be playing Blu-ray discs. So that's good. I mean, more capacity on the disc. You're going to have less multiple game discs, like the new Halo. You're not going to have games where they come in 2 or 3 discs. Not that it's something that you run into often, but it won't be happening anymore. Also, they are sending out new Kinect hardware with every console. It says they're going to integrate the Kinect into more video games, into your everyday gameplay. Now, I mean, you've seen this a little bit with Skyrim. It wasn't a game that needed to connect, but you had the voice activation and, I guess activation is not the word I'm looking for, but I can't think of the word I'm looking for. But you could use your voice to help you play the game. You know what I'm saying. But it's not just going to be voice activation. I think if you've seen, I want to say it's called the Xbox Illuminati. I'm not sure on that, but 90%. If you haven't seen it, look up the Xbox Illuminati. They had a trailer out for it. It looks really cool. Basically what it does is it scans your whole room and it makes your entire room part of the video game. So not just what you're seeing on your TV, but like stuff that you normally have to turn your joystick to look at will be in your peripherals, like on your wall somewhere. And when you run past stuff, it pushes up on the floor, so it gives a 3D effect to it. I'm not sure if that's going to be releasing before the Xbox 720 or if they're going to save it and release it with it. That might be part of the new Kinect that they're talking about, because they said that they're going to have new Kinect hardware. That would be great. That's the upside of it. That would make a huge difference in the gaming. I mean, being able to have a peripheral vision and see more of the gameplay at one time, like just imagine that with a first person shooter. It's going to be more realistic. It'd be great. And I'll just give you some specs for some of you hardcore Xbox players that are all into specs and how it's going to run. It says that it's going to have an AMD 8-core processor. It's going to have a 1.6 gigahertz CPU. It's going to be running 8 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM. So I mean, the thing's going to run flawlessly. Given the specs, it should be running flawlessly. But I mean, I just still can't get past the only online, no secondhand games. Like, you don't know completely what it means, but it already sounds like bull. I don't like it, not one bit. It's not going to affect me, but it's not fair to some other players. No. I could get in on Sony PS4, but I don't know enough about it. I've never really been a PlayStation player. I've always been Xbox. Like, I don't care for the PlayStation. I don't know enough about it to tell you about it, so I don't want to give wrong information. But I know Sony has released a small trailer on the PS4. It didn't give any crucial information or previews. It was just kind of a teaser trailer. But that's all really basically the article talks about. You can read it for yourself, tell me what you think. But the gameplay is going to be wrapping up here soon, so I'm going to cut it off because I always seem to be running out of time at the end. So I want to cut it off now and tell you guys, I hope you're liking the videos. Keep sending me your requests. I'm going to keep making videos. I like making the videos on what you guys want to see. I like hearing your feedback and bringing you videos that you guys really want to see, not just what I'm putting up. So keep sending that stuff, and I'm going to be hopefully bringing you an update soon on a partnership that I'm hopefully getting. Waiting to hear back on that. So hopefully you'll be seeing a new channel layout from me, and when you do, I'll be posting a video talking about it. So stay tuned guys, and I'll see you soon.